This Monday, a radical anti-gay group called the Westboro Baptist Church of Kansas plans to demonstrate outside the Belmore School, protesting what it calls sodomite activity there. That refers to the alleged hazing of some of the school's football players. Long Island gay and lesbian youth groups now plan a counter-protest in front of the school. Joining us in the studio is David Kilnick of the Long Island Gay and Lesbian Youth Group, and on the phone is Pastor Fred Phelps of the Westboro Baptist Church. Thank you both gentlemen for joining us this afternoon. And Pastor Fred Phelps, why are you targeting Mepham High?
Well, because they teach kids there that it's okay to be gay, and that leads them to commit all kinds of crimes because that destroys and disrupts any moral compass that they have.
Okay, David Kilnick, I guess you have something to say about that.
Sure. Well, you know, the unfortunate incidents at Mepham High School, which were sexual assault and rape, I mean, you can call it hazing, but it was sexual assault and rape, have absolutely nothing to do with someone being gay. And in fact, what Mepham High School does, just like 27 other high schools across Long Island, is provide a safe and supportive environment for all its students, which is what all educational institutions should be doing.
What is destroying the lives and souls of these kids in these schools?
All right, David.
Okay, yeah. His group is no more than a KKK disguised as what they call their group. And what Reverend Phelps is going to find when he comes to Long Island is that he's not in Kansas anymore. He's on Long Island and a community with all of our different views and our different opinions, which come together, and we don't hate each other.
A conservative Baptist church from Kansas, opposed to any kind of homosexual activity, plans a protest right here in front of the school. The church claims there is a link between the students who are accused of sodomizing the younger football players and Mepham High's Gay-Straight Alliance Club.
And that's absolutely ludicrous. It's absolutely ridiculous. It has nothing to do with one sexual orientation or one being gay.
The Long Island Gay and Lesbian Youth Organization plans a counter-protest at the school on Monday.
A number of protesters from the Westboro Baptist Church in Kansas traveled to Belmore Mepham High School today, about 4 adults in all. Now, these 4 adults and their children drew a huge response from this area. Several hundred people turning out. You see, sometimes what is meant to divide unifies. A handful of protesters from out of state drew hundreds of counter-protesters to Mepham High School in Belmore.
2, 4, 6, 8, we do not discriminate.
Parents of students, those who live in the area, and representatives of the Long Island Gay and Lesbian Youth Alliance turned out to denounce what is essentially the Phelps family from the Westboro Baptist Church in Kansas.
We have more than 400 people here to the 5 or 6 that are over there, and we're sending a strong message out to the entire island, from Mineola to Montauk, that hate will not be tolerated here on Long Island.
Westboro Baptist Church, the anti-gay group from Topeka, Kansas, arrived at 7 a.m. as promised. The church group brought about a dozen people, but their voices were drowned out quickly by more than 100 members of a Long Island gay and lesbian group
Today, because you really can't talk to such hateful people. You know, we're here again to show the students, faculty, and staff that there is support for them.
2, 4, 6, 8, we do not discriminate.
Those kids were victims, and these people are just here to re-victimize them.
The counter-protest quickly drowned out the religious group. Chased away by hundreds of angry counter-protesters at Mepham High School, the Westboro Baptist Church members moved their demonstration here to the Belmore Merrick School Board. Police reported no incidents of violence. As the protesters packed up and left, the counter-demonstrators declared victory.
There were a lot of us here out supporting everyone, and I think they got the message that we're stronger than they are.
In Belmore, Long Island, Shari Bregman, UPN 9.